In this lecture, I'm going to show you some amazing free resources for graphic design elements like icons and photos, as well as some other tools that will help with the overall graphic design process. So let's get into it. The first tool I want to show you is called flaticon.com. And don't worry, at the end, I'm going to include a list of all these links, and I hope that you guys comment and add your favorite graphic design resource websites that you know about, so that this list can continue to grow and expand, just like the internet grows and expands. Flaticon.com provides free vector icons in SVG, EPS, PSD, or PNG format. That's a lot of acronyms, but most of the time I use PNG. That's just what I prefer. You can also use these icons directly in Photoshop, Illustrator, and After Effects, and Canva. Of course, that's the most important part. You can also use the icons as web fonts, which if you design websites, that's a great thing for you to know about. As you can see, this database is 96,168 icons large. It's crazy how many there are, and you can even view free packs of these icons down here. So there are some icons here made with very nice, simple lines, good icons for shops, all kinds of things. Let's look for rabbit. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Let's see if they have a rabbit icon. Just like that, there are tons of results. Well, 29, but that's more results than I was expecting to have for rabbit. There's lots of different kinds. Cartoon rabbits, realistic looking rabbits, and to download one of these, you simply click the eyeball, and you can select which format you want to download it in. I want to download it in PNG format, and I want to download it in this light blue color. I want it to be 64 pixels by 64 pixels. And to download it for free, you can click here and select free download. But notice down at the bottom it says you must credit the author. Before I download it, I want to talk to you about how to do that. So I'm going to open their support page about crediting the authors of these images. It says here, in order to use an icon, you must attribute it to its author, so we will be able to continue creating new graphics every day. So all it takes is a simple inclusion here of icon made by blank from flaticon.com. On a website, simply put it on the footer or on the imprint page of your website. For printing, paste the attribution on your final work, like in the acknowledgement chapters of a book, or maybe in the footnotes of a page that you're working on. For apps, put it in the credits or description page of your application. You can use all of these icons completely free as long as you credit the author. That's really important so that they can continue to offer them for free. Another great thing is, let's say that you're just going through and you're kind of shopping for icons. You find a few that you might like. You can simply go up here. Let me clear out my old ones. Delete those. You can go in and I like this one, I like that one, and I also like this one. So I can add those. However, these old ones didn't get deleted yet. Let's try that again. There we go. Once they're here in your your shopping cart of icons, you can click PNG or even an EPS if you wanted to, and you can download them that way. Let's try PNG, and I want them to all be 128 pixels. If you click the download button, it downloads right away. Super easy. Flaticon.com. Let's go to the next one. This site is called thenounproject.com. It's kind of the same thing as Flaticon, however, it has some icons that Flaticon.com doesn't. Here you can either click on the icons that show up in the immediate front of the page, or you can give it a search. So let's look for water drop. Let's see if they have some good water drop icons. Wow, as you can see, there are quite a few, lots of different kinds. These would all be good for different graphic design purposes. I could see them being used in a lot of different ways. To download one of these, simply click on the icon, click download, and you can select SVG or PNG. I always use PNG, so I'll just click on that. And you can either purchase it royalty-free and not give any credits, or you can download it for free and give credit. To give credit for these, you basically do the same things that you would on flaticon.com. Basically credit the author in the credits part of your app or on your website or of your book. Really simple. If I click, then it'll download the image. That is thenounproject.com. The next site is called Dribbble.com, and you'll notice it has 3 B's. That's just kind of their thing. I use Dribbble mainly for inspiration. I like to look here at the amazing artwork. The best graphic designers in the world post their art and what they're working on here, and so I like to come here to just look for inspiration, to see what people are doing, and to just get some ideas for if I'm working on a project. Here's an example of one. Someone made a stamp for the Ice Kingdom. And so you can see here, it's pretty beautiful, and I think I could create something like this in Canva. So that's kind of a nice thing to do, is to look at other people's work and take some elements from it for inspiration. Up at the top, the search bar is really great. So let's say that I wanted to make an Apple Watch app icon. And let's see what people have created on Dribbble. As you can see, there are some cool examples there. And let's scroll down. If I wanted a simple icon like this, I could make it in Canva. It's really easy. And as soon as it loads, I'll show you. This would be really simple to make in Canva, and I can show you how later. As you can see, Dribbble is just a great place to go to find inspiration. Let's close out of it and go to the next site. It's called colorlovers.com, and they have a section of their website that's all about color palettes. Sometimes when I'm doing a design, I have a hard time knowing what colors I want to use or even which ones look good together. So when I don't know, I like to come here and look at some of the color palettes that people have already thrown together. This way I know what looks good and what people are liking. What people like is what's attractive, and what's attractive people will click on. So I like to go to the most loved section and just view some of the color palettes that people like. This one's called Giant Goldfish, which, that's a cool name. I can click Create Pattern, and it basically allows me to generate a pattern using those colors, and I can even select from the pattern styles here if I really wanted to use this maybe as a background or a backdrop of an image. I like to use this for maybe the background of a design. It uses the colors and it brings them in a really cool way. These would look great as the background of maybe a poster or maybe the background of a promotional ad. So you can create that pattern and download it if you'd like. Again, this is just great for finding some nice color palettes that make your designs look really nice. That looks awesome. 6,001 loves, wow. The next website is called freebiesbug.com, and it's a website that is full of lots of different free stock photography and graphic design elements. And I really like this because you can just click on one. Let's say you liked this font, and you wanted to download it, you just click download and it's yours. Let's say that I really liked these icons and I wanted to use them on Canva. All I have to do is click download, and these are in Adobe Illustrator format, so you'll have to convert them to either PNG or SVG later, but you could download them and use them if you really wanted to. The next site is a great place for finding images that you can use for free, as long as you attribute the photographer. So let's go ahead and search for computers and give it a search on Flickr. And I'm going to show you the Creative Commons section. Creative Commons is a special copyright type license that allows you to use an artist's work with the proper attribution. So as soon as it loads, I will show you how you can search for only Creative Commons photos on Flickr. The first results that come up might be copyrighted, and so to be careful, click Any License, the little triangle drop-down, and you're going to click on All Creative Commons. That will bring up all of the Creative Commons photos that you can use as long as you attribute the owner. Let's go with this one. I like this. It's a contrast between an old and a new computer. To download it, click on the Download button on the far side, and you can choose what size you want to download it in. I like to download it in high resolution so that it doesn't come through in Canva as really pixelated, because that looks bad with design. We don't want our designs to look bad. Let's download it in large format, and just like that, it starts to download. Really simple. However, I'm going to stop it. The next site is Pixabay.com. It offers free, high-quality images, over 500,000, including vectors, which are like those little icons, and art illustrations, like drawings and cartoons. These are free images and also videos apparently, I didn't know that you can use anywhere. So they are released free of copyrights under Creative Commons CC0, meaning that you can download, modify, distribute, and use them royalty-free for anything, which is awesome. 500,000 images, which is crazy how many that actually is for your designs. So let's go ahead, I'm going to search for computers just like I did on Flickr. Let's see what we come up with. The top results here are sponsored images from Shutterstock, and these will cost you money, but right below, these all, as soon as they load, will come in as free images that you can use in your designs. Let's scroll through to see what results came up. I don't really like any of these, and most of the time they're very good. Let's go ahead and just search for Mac. See if anything comes up for Mac computers, because those tend to look really nice. How about this one? I really like this one. To download it, simply click the size that you wish to download it and click download. And that's it. The picture is now yours and you are free to use it as much as you want in all of your pictures. There are related images below that you can click on, and they look similar, kind of in style and format, and you can download those too if you'd like. Again, these are sponsored images from Shutterstock, so they will cost you money. That's Pixabay, and I hope that now you've seen how many amazing free tools there are out there on the internet that allow you to get started right away with beautiful graphic design with Canva.